Yes, I mean, for the most part, Game of Thrones is a magnificent adaptation of Song of Ice and Fire. But just the nature of transiting from one medium to another, things have to be cut out. I mean, we have 10 episode seasons for everything we've done so far. That's 10 hours. You look at my books, so you can't get everything in 10 hours. If you try to do it literally and include every line of dialogue, every character, you'd be talking 30 hours a season. Now, that being said, I would have liked, and I've said right from the beginning, that I would have liked a few more hours per season. Some of the other HBO shows that went before us, like The Sopranos and The Deadwood, they had 13 episode seasons. So they had 3 more hours. If we had just 3 more hours a season, we could have included some of the material that was cut, particularly some of the smaller character scenes that I think would have deepened and enriched the experience. But our show was simply too big. It was already one of the most expensive things HBO did. It was very complex. It's not a show like The Sopranos that you shoot entirely in northern New Jersey. We have 5 crews in some cases that are shooting in Belfast and Northern Ireland, in Morocco, in Croatia, in Spain, in Iceland. It's a huge undertaking, and David Benioff and Dan Weiss, the showrunners, the guy who did most of the work of translating from one to another, said to me at a certain point when we were debating this, George, if we had 13 episodes per season, it would kill us. I like David Dan, I don't want him to die, so I stopped saying that we did 13, but 13 episodes per season. You're always going to lose things in that process. I mean, my novels are gigantic, but even a novel that is not gigantic, it's hard to get all of it into a movie or even a TV show. Before I made a deal with HBO, I had offers from people who wanted sort of success in Lord of the Rings with Peter Jackson and wanted to make mine into a feature film. And I had meetings with them, but I just sort of laughed. No, there's no way you can get all of my stuff into 2.5 hours. So I'm very glad we chose that we did. And yes, it had to be HBO. You can't put this on CBS. People would die. They would see a booby and